onto a 9-0 lead. Errors just plaguing the Harlingen South Ball Club. First, Chase Roberts started again, throwing in 43 pitches in less than 2 innings. Then they bring in Matt Heap to close it out, and that ends the bottom of the second inning. The top of the third, John Adam Bustamante coming in here, gets things done. His get night turns on. We're still at the top of the third with 2 outs as Kenji Reeser coming in trying to close out and get the final out of the inning. Hopefully Harlingen South can answer back on what's left of this game.
Come on, baby.
Multiple runners walking here. Have been walked. And what's been a very rough night for Harlingen South. As Kenji Reeser taking his warm-up pitches. Thank you for tuning in on Real Sports Live. Available via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Joining me, Eddie Eduardo. Always a pleasure to work with him. Try to get you a few more scores going on around the valley at the moment. Around 32-6A.
Now pitching for the Hawks, number 32, Kenji Reeser. The batter, number 1, the second baseman, Jose Cervantes.
Jose Cervantes is the second baseman here coming into bat. The first batter Reeser will face. So Reeser with 2 outs here in the top of the third, trying to put this inning away, trying to get Harlingen South to show some signs of life defensively as the first pitch goes in. Go high for a ball, 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. In there for a ball, 2-0 count. Juan Garcia on deck for the Falcons. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 2-1 count. As Reeser and company desperately trying to put an end to the top of the third. A very nightmarish start here for Harlingen South. Not the way they wanted things to go. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss can be fouled as he just got a piece of it. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and now Cervantes here down to his final strike. He attempts to keep the inning alive. Los Fresnos tacking on 4 more in this top of the third. Reeser awaits his sign. Pitch on the way. In the dirt now, a full count against Cervantes. Taking another look at the stat line here. Los Fresnos with 9 runs, 4 hits, no errors. While Harlingen South with no runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors. Pitch on the way. Runner starting to go. As Cervantes will take a walk, the bases will remain loaded. Another run comes in, the 10th run of the game. As Juan Garcia, the first baseman, comes in here. Try to extend this lead. Harlingen South desperately trying to get out of the inning. Reeser awaits his sign. The pitch on the way. High for a ball. 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. 1-1 count. High and outside for a ball. 2-1 count. Oscar Franco with 3 strikeouts on the day is on deck. Pitch on the way. Now 3-1 count against Garcia. Razor's pitch on the way. It's going to be a walk here. Another run will come in. 6 straight batter here allowed, walked in. As another one's going to come in.
Batter number 2, the pitcher, Oscar Franco.
Oscar Franco here now coming in the pitch. There's another pitch change for Harlingen South. Fernando Monterrey coming in the pitch for Harlingen South. He's going to get his warm-ups. Be right back, top of the third. Los Fresnos holding on to 11-0 lead over Harlingen South. You're watching Real Sports Live. Pitch goes for a ball as Fernando Monterrey. The 5th pitching change for Harlingen South here. As Los Fresnos holds on to an 11-0 lead. In the top of the third, pitch on the way. In the dirt for a ball, gets past him. And a runner's going to come in. Cervantes and Garcia take a trip to second and third respectively. Los Fresnos tacks on one more. Just a nightmare for Harlingen South. Needing a win to get back into the race for the lead in District 32 6A. On today's pitch on the way. In there for a ball, 3-0 count. Pitch in there for a strike, 3-1 count. On today here, desperately trying to get the team back into this. Pitch on the way. In there for a ball. Franco will take a walk and the bases will load back up. As Josh Munoz, the shortstop. As Munoz had a heck of a play at the end, the bottom of the first, picking Chase Roberts' line drive out of the air. So Josh Munoz, the shortstop, steps back into it. Pitch on the way, in there for a strike, 0-1 count. Today's pitch on the way, and a shot. It's going to stay fair and drop. One runner's going to come in, make it 2. It's going to be 3 as Franco. As De Leon, Cervantes, and Munoz and Garcia. Cervantes, Munoz, and Garcia come in. Off a double. 2 more runs are tacked on.
The third baseman, Sidney Moore.
Josh Munoz's shot goes barely, stays fair. Drops for a double, and he brings in CJ De Leon, Juan Garcia, and Jose Cervantes. Now Sidney Moore comes in with an 0-2 count against him. Two and 2 count out here on Moore. Monterrey's pitch on the way. He just got a piece of it. Moore battling, keeping his at bat and the inning alive. Jermaine Castillo, the center fielder, on deck. Pitch on the way. Full count now here against Moore. Pitch on the way. It's going to be a ball, and Moore will take a walk to first. Now Jermaine Castillo, the center fielder, comes in. Now runners at first and second for the Falcons. Munoz at second base and Moore at first after a very long at bat. 2 away here in the top of the third. Monterrey awaits his sign. Pitch on the way. High for a ball, 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. 1-1 evens up the count. It's a 1-1 count here with 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Falcons. Monterrey's pitch on the way. Gets a piece of it. 1-2 count. Monterrey awaits his sign as Castillo steps out of the box for a breather. Pitch on the way. Gets a piece of it. Monterrey is going to recover it and field it. And will recover, now retire the side after a very long inning. Los Fresnos with a 15-0 lead over Harlingen South. You're watching Real Sports. That's a 2-2 count here on Bustamante. As the shot's in a go, finds the gap between short and third, and Bustamante on with a single. Harlingen South starting to show some signs of life. As Bustamante's hit just goes, finds the gap, a high little liner, finds the gap between short and third. Moore reached out for it, but just couldn't get the hold of it. Now Bustamante lone runner here as John Castellanos comes in. Ball gets past Garcia, and he's going to make Castellanos is going to round second. He's going to go third. And Castellanos steals 2 bases. As Franco tried to pick off Castellanos at first, gets below Garcia's glove. And he makes it to third safely. Harlingen South getting something going here. Franco's pitch on the way. It's a shot by Castellanos. Gonna drop. Bustamante coming in, and Castellanos on with a single, as I made a mistake, as that was Bustamante who stole second and third, and Castellanos on with a single. Back-to-back singles here for Harlingen South. Could look at that replay for you. Castellanos' shot just goes up down the middle and drops for a hit. Now Castellanos the lone runner at first. And that pitch is going to be a strike as Robert swings, tried to hesitate on it, but he just got over the bag. And South tacks on a run here. Oh, 1 count here. Pitch on the way. In there for a ball. 1-1 count. Legend South just tacked on a run here. As Real's shot was grounded out here to Moore. And Bustamante gets on with the single. Then steals second and third. Off a failed pickoff attempt by Franco. He gets the third. Then Castellanos on a 1-2 count. Takes a swing and gets on with the single and brings in Bustamante. Now a 1-2 count here on Roberts. Pitch on the way. Roberts going to pop it up. As Munoz is going to reel it in for out number 2. Fresnos holding on to a 15-run lead over Harlingen South.
The shortstop, Ethan.
Castellanos is going to move to second. Dings all over the place for Harlingen South. Los Fresnos just cruising in. Multiple runners off walks. Franco's pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 0-1 count.
Must be cold, right?
0-2 count here. Pitch on the way. Goes for a ball, 1-2 count. Pitch on the way. Garcia gets a piece of it. 1-2 count remains. Rossidera, the center fielder, on deck. Pitch on the way. In the zone for a strike. Strike 3 called. Franco catches Garcia looking. That's going to be out number 3 here and the 4th strikeout.
Hustle, boys, hustle!
So we're going to step away here with the top of the 4th coming your way. You're watching Real Sports Live.
For the Hawks in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, they pick up 1.
Table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rolando Vegas and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. a district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down.
Welcome back here to the top of the fourth. Los Fresnos holding on to a 14-run lead over Harlingen South. Harlingen South bringing in a runner off an RBI by Castellanos. Pitch goes for a strike, 0-1 count. Pitch on the way in the dirt for a ball, 1-1 count on Padilla.